Here's what a typical day looks like for us. Every morning, I head to my grandma's room at 7:30 a.m. I greet her good morning, I get her up and transfer to her commode so she can handle her business. Once she's finished, my mother and I give her a quick towel bath, put some medicine on her bed sore, throw on a couple diapers, then I transfer her to her wheelchair. We then have our usual oatmeal breakfast, I help her drink some coffee, and then her vitamins. Then I throw on the daily mass for her and my other grandmother. Once mass is over, I help grandma get back into her bed, I turn on The Price is Right, and then I give her rosary. From around 9:30 to 12, grandma will hang out in bed, watch The Price is Right, and will consistently ask me how old she is, if I have anywhere to be, and tells me how grateful she is that we're together. Once it's lunchtime, I'll help her get up, transfer her onto the wheelchair, have her do her daily affirmations, then she'll be ready to eat lunch.
Masagang ko pa ka na.
Then I'll have grandma fold some napkins as exercise for her hands. I'll throw on
Being a teenager is hard enough with school friends and you're trying to figure out life. Imagine on top of that you have to be the caregiver of your parent. But every single day. It's not a short-term thing. It's a long-term responsibility. This is the reality of caring for a disabled parent. First, there's a physical strain. You might think that, well, they need help with chores and this and that, but in reality, it's so much more than that. It's lifting, carrying, helping with every movement. You don't get a break from it, and at the same time, you're trying to keep up with school and your friends and your social life. Your health, what about your love life? What about your own goals? Forget about it. There's always something else that's going to take priority, something that is going to have to do with your parent. You're expected to balance your homework, your life, your school with doctor's appointments, therapy sessions, and you're making sure that your parents' needs are met. There's no time to procrastinate or goof off. And then there's the emotional toll where you are forced to be the parent of your own parent. You're stuck in a position where you have to be the adult, and now you have to take adult responsibilities. You're not allowed to enjoy your life as a teenager. You're still trying to figure out things for yourself, but then there's some sort of guilt involved where you are thinking, you're feeling guilty because you're like, but why can I have my own life? Why can I enjoy my own life? And you feel guilty because you're trying to decide, okay, is my life more important or my parents' life and needs are more important? And you feel guilty just by thinking that your life could be more important. You feel guilty if you need a break, and you feel guilty if you can't do more for your parents. You're constantly walking a fine line between caring for your parents and being a free teenager, enjoying your life. Your friends might not understand why you cancel plans or why you don't have the time that they have. Why you cannot do nothing with your life anymore. That can lead you to become very lonely, and sometimes that loneliness can become very suffocating. Being a caregiver is something that is very hard, but being a caregiver as a teen, that's even harder, and no one really talks about it. People just assume you're fine or that you're coping with it. The reality of it is that it's just truly exhausting. And it's isolating, and the truth is it never gets easier. If you're in that position, just know that you're not alone, and we know that it can be very overwhelming. We understand what you're trying to do. We understand that you have your own life, and if you feel the need to have a break or have someone else do it, that's okay too. You have to know that it's okay to feel these feelings. It's okay to want your life only for yourself. It's not selfish. Take care of yourself, because if you are not taking care of yourself, you cannot be taking care for no one else. The reality of caregiving 24/7 is that it's something that we did not ask for, but it's something that we won't quit because we know that it's an act of love. It's something that we do it for love or more responsibility, but at the same time, it's something that if we wanted to, we could leave. If we wanted to, we could just stop doing it. But a lot of people that experience these situations, they don't, because they actually have love and compassion in their hearts. So don't feel guilty if you need a break, and don't feel guilty if that's something that you did not sign up for and that you don't want to do no more. If you have done it already and you feel like, you know what, I've done my part, that's something that you should be thinking about. Not about what should I stay all these years. If you already been doing it, you already did your part. It's okay. You can let go sometimes. It's fine. Don't feel guilty because you be like, oh, more years? Oh no, like this person is going to live like 30 more years. Am I going to be stuck taking care of my parent for another 20 years? Don't feel guilty about thinking that. Don't feel guilty about it. It's okay. You have given it your all. You have been doing your part. And if you don't want to do it anymore, that's okay too. You don't have to. I just want you to know that this is a safe space for you to express yourself and for you to know that you don't have to take on that role. You have a life to live, and it's not selfish to want to live your life and enjoy it. If you have experienced this situation in the comments, please let me know, and I'll see you in my next one.